MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Jeff Samardzija is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7-0
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Senzel backing up on it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin.
Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here.
Yeah.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. David Price will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bichette tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bo Bichette is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3-2.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Pitch on the way.
The center fielder, number 35.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's just 2 for 9. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hopped up. Samardzija is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That is good. The left fielder, number 31.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Senzel fields it cleanly.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Go. Inside.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Muncy is off of first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Votto has a play. And that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
The right fielder, Phillip.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Jesse Winker is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he misses there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
2-2 the count.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-2 one more time. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Standing in, David Price, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Gavin Lux. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Lifted the other way to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
In the air out toward right field. Irvin is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Senzel's got it. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Casale.
The catcher, Kirk.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit back toward the mound. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Price pauses. First pitch on the way. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The first baseman, Matt.
Next up is Max Muncy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Muncy, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
The right fielder,
In now, Phillip Ervin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Ready with the 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Now, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
3-1 to him now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that's in there, base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kirk Casale, a base hit in his first trip. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
He loses him on ball 4. So here now's the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch here from Price. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the belt, the pitch. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So here's Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Senzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Peterson at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin.
Number 6. Phillip.
Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Jesse Winker is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering right to him. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edelbray Ramos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat. Joey Votto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there's one down now.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Kurt Casale. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 4 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He grounds it sharply to third, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Bo Bichette. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael.
So stepping in, Austin Barnes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch, and that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Gavin Lux started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one away here in the Reds half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Bellinger calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. In now for the Reds, number 21, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Reds are down in order, and it's still 3-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Count is 1-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Reds take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Jeff Samardzija.